All right, people. So this is your boy Chris, K to the R to the I to the what to the mother FNS, aka Your Majesty, aka Your Majesty Chris, aka the YMK. Okay. All right, guys. So if this is the first time you're watching me, you can find me on Facebook as well, TikTok, over here on YouTube and Instagram. Okay. I have my own personal website, so that's yourmajestychris.com. Now, I just want to get into this real quick, right? And may I come to you as raw as I can. I not come back here for clap back to anybody. I not come with no drama. I not come with no argumentative behavior or anything like that. I just come for really telling us something. So I just really want to make things plain. And I just want to kind of show a bit where elevation look like. You understand me? Alright, so I know my government name, I'm Tariano Christie. And a lot of people call me Chris. Your Majesty Chris, but most people call me Chris. Alright, so let me just make it plain and simple, right now. I'm gonna tell you loud and proud. And I'm in a place right now where I just can't bother with certain things, and I'm just gonna tell you guys that I'm officially shutting down the GoFundMe campaign. The GoFundMe campaign I'm gonna start the other day, to phone for help me to, with the court fees and the legal fees and all of that because of, and whatever and stuff, I'm shutting it down. People that I try mash me up, I mash up my name, I try to bring me down and all these things, and they were saying a lot of hurtful things, They were trying to defame me for bringing up my character and all these different things, But me not gonna tell no lie, guys. When me started, made it feel every emotion and made it feel like say yes, I'm onto something, and cause when I understand, so made it feel violated. I felt a slight bit of betrayal in some respects. Made it feel vexed. Girl, child, I did want justice. I wanted accountability. For real. And most of all, I wanted vengeance. Yeah, I wanted vengeance. But, for the past few weeks, I've been working on myself, and something in me just shift. I realize, say, on every fight need my energy. You know what I mean there? On every noise deserve my response. Certain things you just, I forgot toe to toe with it. For me, the anger has dissipated, if that makes sense. Right? And I just want to clear it up right now that, I am not backing down. This is not me backing down at all. Because really and truly, the solicitors, them know some have a case, and them upset, so I'm not going ahead with it, and it is what it is. But the decision is mine to make. It's not a sign of weakness, and me not definitely change my mind because of uncertainty either. No, it's not about that at all. I am just in a totally different place right now with my life. This is me knowing my worth. This is me knowing that my time is precious. This is me no one for waste no time upon irrelevant people. You understand me? These people are not relevant to my purpose in our life, and stuff. While them they talk about me on the internet and I do all sort of different things, I am growing. You understand me? I still a win. I still a do the things them where God ordained me to do. I still a shine. I still a travel. I still a bake. I'm still building. And I'm most importantly, I am growing. You understand me? So tell me now, people. Tell me the honest to God truth. Where are those people where cuss me? Where them there? Because if you look upon it, I am still loved. I am still booked and busy. I am still highly favored by God Almighty. Right? Me still do my thing. You know what I mean? I'm still doing it. I'm still being me. I'm still doing the same things. So guys, let me tell you something straight. There's nobody out there that can take my gift. Nobody can take on my purpose. And let me tell you something, my calling is already time-stamped and sealed by God. And after the whole of them a chat, after all of the madness and the craziness and the nastiness, I am still rising. So who really I lose out here? Who really look bad out here? Not me. Not me. So this is me, guys. You know what I mean? You know, I want to return every penny that went into the GoFundMe. You know, I'm not keeping one red cent. You know, I don't need to, because this money was given to me for a specific purpose. Okay? Now I gotten to realize that GoFundMe does charge a fee for every donation, and this was unknown to me. Yeah, I never know that. I thought that the final money that they took on the big balance, you know, was it. But unknown to me, because I was speaking to a couple of people about it, and it's about, Chris, I donated $100 and they took $17 from me. So I'm gonna have to work that out now. You understand me? Because I want everybody to get their full monies back, even if I have to cover it myself. And you see, the one thing about me, I have my own money. You understand me? I have me, but you know, I can cover it, cover the expenses, and make everybody get back them full money. Because right now, I talk to a couple of people and them say, Chris, you know what? Hold on pan it. Nobody give me it back. You know, it's for you. You know, but it is what it is. You know, and I want to be so transparent and give people back their money, because that's what I said. So, guys, in order for me to give you back your money, right, me need on a full name. Me need on to email me on a full name, you know, the donation amount, and maybe a bank statement or a card statement with that entry to show that you have done this via the GoFundMe, so I can verify, you know, who is who. Because on a no say, I will heap of people out here, I go see them donate and them never donate shit. Okay, so the people when they donate via Zelle and PayPal and e-transfer and wherever, and donate money to my bank account in Jamaica and over here, you know, and stuff, other electronic means, it's just one flick of the switch and I'll refund you back your money. That money was never touched. I never withdraw any of it, and all of that, the money is still in there. Right? So, you know, this is what, you know, the Lord tell me for do, because I don't want to go down this road anymore with people. You understand me? Because even if I sue them and I win, them now have nothing to forgive me. You understand me? You know, I'm trying to step away from the legal war, not because I lose, you know, but because I am a bit wiser now. You understand? The wisdom I have now, if I did have it back then, you know, I mean, maybe I wouldn't start the GoFundMe. You know, and now that I know that I have the support, you know, and if the need arises again, then we can revisit it. I'm very sure that my royals will never ever let me down, because, you know, it was a community thing. There were other people on standby that was waiting to say, Chris, how much more you want? Or Chris, my portion here. People wanted to see, you know, a certain kind of progress before them even write a check or transfer money and all these things. You know what I mean? Eh? And as I said initially, I'm not broke. I am not broke. So that money has never benefited me in the least. That money sat there in my in that purpose bank account, you know, and it stayed there. So anybody will want to talk, yes, my love, see them, I tell you the same can't, so you know, that is phone business. You can't take that and run, because this a boy, him care is zero. You understand? So anybody want to go, they go beat up them chests and say all sorts of things that are phone business. Me done with you. You understand me? But you see, I just want to live in peace. Me I build my little legacy, and me I walk in my grace. And that's all me care about, like right now. That's all me care about. You understand where I come from, guys? And me just leave all vengeance to God. Because let me tell you something. God work already, you know. God is working already. He is doing the most already. You understand me? And, you know, we never know it, or we know it. And God have more to do. He has more to do. So guys, everybody that donated to the GoFundMe and everybody that messaged and who believed that this thing could have worked and whatever, my thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, that for me is called support. You didn't just give money, right? You gave belief in me. You know, you gave me that oomph to say, you know what, Chris, you're onto something here. And I will never ever forget that from every single one of you guys. Because if I say, when I go say, and we know how it go. You understand me? So I'm here, with everything that had happened in the past, in this year and last year and whenever. You understand me? I'm still standing. I'm still shining. I'm still rising. And I'm still ruling. But still I do the damn thing. You understand me? I still do it. Because guys, let me teach you something. Yeah? There comes a time in your life when you no longer want to be of that nature. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go down that road, period. I don't want to go down that road at all. You know, digging up files. You know, extracting audio because the videos are too big to transfer. It was a lot to deal with. Right now, the solicitors, let me tell you, the solicitors are so upset with me because, you see, they wanted a retainer fee, and had they gotten that retainer fee, then probably they wouldn't have been so thingy. You know, they knew about the GoFundMe. They wanted me to release money to them and all these different things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to wait a bit and see what's going on. Because there was just something in me that said, you know what, Chris, wait a bit. Don't be too hasty. But I knew that the money was there to use for that particular purpose. And more money was, because let me tell you, there's so many different social media personalities that came through, and they were like, Chris, you really are going to do this? Me even make them listen to messages from the solicitor. Me even screenshot emails, which I shouldn't have done, but just to demonstrate that, look, a solicitor go. Me share my screen pan screen time. You know, you can do screen sharing and show them things. But there comes a time when you just don't want to fight anymore. People are allowed to believe what they want to believe. They're allowed to say what they want to say, and all these things. I genuinely wanted to teach people a lesson. I wanted that. I wanted that revenge. I wanted to hold them by the neck and let them know that, look, don't fuck with me. And it can still happen. But one of the other things I, would have been faced with is to be flying into New York over and over and over and over for meetings, for hearings, doing Zoom calls, and all them kind of things. Hearing people's voices that I don't want to hear, seeing people I don't want to see. It was this morning I recorded the same video. I recorded about 3 different takes of this video this morning and yesterday. And I'm like, that's not it. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video, but if this video makes it, then, then of course, then this is the video to upload. Because the other videos were 30 minutes long. I was rambling on. But at the end of the day, guys, I have gotten to a stage in my life where I'm not going to be a pushover for anybody, but then really and truly, I have to protect my peace. I have to protect my space. I have to protect my sanity. And that is where I'm at right now. Let me teach you guys something as well. You see, cases like these, I was looking at 30 to 50,000 pounds to fight this case. That's another thing as well. So you see, my hard-earned money, I'm not gonna waste my hard-earned money for teach people lessons. Lessons where, where them now go even learn from, because if them now learn already, well then how them are gonna learn again. You understand me? And then one of the driving forces behind this whole thing, I'm like, you know what? If me now go on for push my money in this, me not go put my royals them money in this. Nah, not because them have them purse. You know what I mean? You know, uno work, the people that donate, uno work too hard for no money. Forgot throw it away for. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense. So this is when I started to put 2 and 2 together, 4 and 4, and 6 and 6, and I started to say to myself, you know what, Chris? But the people I'm gonna say this, and I really do not care. When I started the GoFundMe, they were talking anyway. So if I decide to quit, and if they talk, well, my back broad, you know, make them run up and down on it if they want. It is what it is. I am doing the right thing for me and my sanity, and that's all that matters. It doesn't mean that I've lost or me think me I gonna lose or anything. No. Because let me tell you something, yeah? You know, Facebook has this thing now where us creators, we have to download all our live videos from way back when, before the 20th of June. And let me tell you, there are a lot of videos I had missed. But by downloading these videos one by one, from 2019 till present day, yeah, I have found more videos of me responding and cussing as well. Right? And I'm like, more evidence. And I'm like, wow. And there are other videos as well that I downloaded for other people that used to go live and delete their videos, and I uploaded it to Facebook and private it so only me alone can see it. And I saw all those videos. I'm like, wow, I didn't even remember this. I didn't remember this at all. So this is the situation. I had a clear-cut case, a clean case. And I look upon it and I said to myself, say, God at work, you know. He is working. And God know. He knows. He sits high and he knows all. And I'm looking at everything and I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. I just don't need this. So anybody who want to run up on the gun and say what they want to say that I found the business, me don't know, so we're not going to say it already. And that's the beauty about me. You know, I'm aware. You know, I'm always aware and all of that. So guys, like I said, if you guys have donated and stuff, I would like to return your money and stuff. But the GoFundMe, anybody that put money in the GoFundMe, I will need your credentials, you know, just to verify that I am returning monies to the correct person, okay, that initially donated, right? I started the GoFundMe, I initialized it, so therefore it is my duty to pay the fees that you guys paid whilst donating. It's the least I can do. Figure back on the money. Okay? And I believe this is what needs to happen. And I need to do all of this before I turn 50. Like I told you guys, there's a lot of things I will be putting behind me prior to my birthday. I'm not going to start another half a century on bad vibes and on pocketry and foolishness. I'm not doing it. Okay? I'm walking away from it. I've done well so far by walking away. You understand? I'm not gonna put myself through this. Time waits on nobody, right? And the other thing as well that I have to look into is time. Nah, listen, no. Money and time, no. Nah. You know, if people want to be vile, let them be vile. If they want to be a certain way, let them be a certain way. I mean, you know, if they want to talk about me, let them talk about. I really don't give two shits what people want to say or do about me anymore. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you, I am basking in all my glory. I am 10 times over happy. I am so elated. The Lord has been so good to me. I am just in a place right now where it's like, I don't know, it's like the good is like the good word or the good Lord, strike me for the good. That's how I feel now. Nobody or nothing can get me down. I have been through the worst right here on social media. I have been through hell and back. I do not see what else could come my way right now that would make me flinch. Nah. I don't think so. So there comes a time when you realize that, you are in a better place and you just want to be different. You understand me? And I've been doing an excellent job so far. So I'm not for it anymore. Okay? So like I said, guys, the GoFundMe is going to take me some time because obviously I have to print out the donations and I have to match them with what needs to be matched, so people can get their monies back. The e-transfer, the Zelle, the PayPal, it's just a refund. It's just to refund you back your monies. And I'm happy with that. So I hope everybody watch this video and you guys understand. I am not making this video for the naysayers anyway, but who cares? This video is for my supporters, my family on here, my friends, my nearest and dearest on here. I don't give two shits about anybody else that has anything else. I really do not care. This boy sitting right here talking to you right now, I do not care. Okay, and I shall not be moved. Because after everything wanna do me, I still a shine. I still a go on in myself. I still a do everything wanna come out and come see me I do. And you see my purpose just got greater. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, guys, wait for it. Okay? Wait for it.